What's going on, tubers? I bring you a new video today because I have finally updated my Autel MK908P. It's hanging right here. I forgot what I haven't used it in a while or made a video, so I forgot what the model number is. But anyway, it's the MaxiCom Pro. Love the computer. I wish I used it more. But anyway, since the update, which I have finally done, a lot of you have told me that they have screwed us on the logos again, the car manufacturer logos. And that is the case for me as well. I have searched online and on YouTube, and I have no idea how I had no idea how to update the logos back to the fancy logos that the car manufacturers are actually using and I like, as I'm sure many of you do. There is no brand out there that uses the black logo that they have put on the, I'm going to show you them in a second. No manufacturers using those. They are not real, and I understand this is a work computer. There's no need for the fancy logos. But my original video did really well, not did really well like monetarily, because I don't make any money at all, and but as far as my videos go, that is, if not the most, one of the most popular videos that I have ever made, because a lot of you out there are apparently hurting with these new updated crappy logos. So I have finally figured out how to get them back to the fancy logos with the new update. It does take some working around. They did not make it easy for us. When I first got this computer, it came with the fancy logos already in the folder, so I didn't even have to go look for them. Now, with the update, all the fancy logos have been deleted, and you actually have to go get them yourselves from the internet. Not a big deal. Just you got to know where to look. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take you step by step right now and show you exactly how to get it done. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, these are the crappy logos that I mentioned. As you can see, I'm working out of my office here. I thought, talking about cars, what's a better place on the back seat of an S-Class here? So, these are the crappy logos I spoke of, and just to practice on, I decided all of these you pretty much are gonna use, but you're never gonna use a Skoda, at least in America. So I've decided to try and play around with this one right here, and as you can tell, one is not like the rest. The Skoda Auto is not like the rest. The rest I have left to show you guys how to get them done. This is truly, truly crappy. So, first thing is first. When you go to your trusty ES File Explorer, whatever the hell that is, you are now greeted with this brand new updated experience. They've added the color purple, as you saw, so now they are thinking that they can charge you for it with that little tiny crown that stands for premium, which then takes you to these hieroglyphics that tell you that you will have to pay for some premium features. Now, I saw someone else that made a video about how to get this done in his whatever kind of Autel he had. The problem was you have to show the system hidden files, which is where the logos for all the car manufacturers are kept. So when you press unlock, I have this connected to my phone's internet connection, so it takes you to the whatever this is, VIP, whatever hieroglyphics those are, that now is trying to charge you 99 yen or 78 yen, depending on how many yen you have, with some what I assume to be chat window here, I'm not really sure, with some more hieroglyphics. At least they have pictures, which helps you understand what you're getting. But personally, I don't like paying for stuff. It's against my religion. I don't do it, and that's all there is to it. So I wanted to find a way around that, and apparently you can't get anything done unless you get into the hidden files. So ES File Explorer has just become a useless piece of crap on my machine. Now, to the keen observers of you, you will notice that there is a new file manager that I have installed. Here's the thing. I tried to get this from the Play Store, and that did not work out because it doesn't open. I downloaded the Play Store APK. For those of you who know how to install files without the Play Store, you just, pretty simple. You go to the internet and look for the APK. APK is a type of file Androids use to download the program. So what I did was, first I looked for the APK for the Play Store, and after downloading the APK, it installed the Play Store on my machine here for me to hopefully be able to download apps right from the Play Store. No luck there, because once you open the Play Store, it just closed right up. It did not open at all. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's now optimized for a new version of Android, and this machine is running 4.4. So in any case, that did not work. So what I had to do was, I had to go to the browser that's built in. I'm sure I can get Google Chrome or whatever, but this is a browser, it has Google. I typed in File Manager Android 4.4, and what I got was, as a very first result, this File Manager for Android 4.4.2. That's actually exactly what I have, I believe. So after clicking on that, I already have it open here, it takes you to this APK Gold page, and there it is. 9.1 out of 10, fantastic. I don't really care as long as it allows me to do what I need to do. Click on download, and it downloads the APK for you. Once it's downloaded, it goes to your downloads right here. File Manager, you just click on it and it installs the program for you, and it appears on your screen like so. So once you open that, I'm already in a file. As you can see, that's where I was uploading the logo. Once you are in here, what you're gonna want to do is go to the settings. I don't know if you could see that. There's three little dots, as usual in a Android application, and you go to settings. Now, from here, you have this very simple thing that says hide system files. Make sure that is off. You see that check mark there? How do I get it to focus for you? Check mark, make sure that's off, so the files are not hidden. Okay, so your logos are going to be, where are they? There we go. Under the scan folder. How do I let me see. I'll take you to the home. Okay, this is the File Manager home. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your hard drive here, internal storage, right? Click on that. From there, you're gonna go to scan, right? From there, your very first folder, which is hidden if you don't have the hidden files available, it appears. All _ IMG, or whatever that thing is called. And here, under basic, all your logos live. Okay? Now, as you can see, they are using the crappy logos for every single thing here. Except the one that I was able to change. Skoda.png. We'll get back to the naming thing in a second, because there is a trick with this as well. When you're saving this file, it is not going to be saved as Skoda.png. is going to be saved as something else. So the next part is us getting the logos. Let me open up my computer. The one-handed, perfectly weighted lid helps out. Let me actually grab it, see if this is better. Yeah, this is better. Plenty of room in the back of the S-Class. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type in something along the lines of Maybach logo PNG, or I should say every logo you need, like Ford logo PNG, because you need a PNG file, or at least that's what I used, I'm pretty sure, because these, if you notice, are all PNG files. I don't know if it's focusing right or not, but I hope you can see that. All these files are PNGs. So I'm just sticking with the exact same thing here. So once you download every file, you make a folder and put them into a folder, however you want to organize this stuff. Now, here is a website I found. If you don't want to go one by one to look where you're going to go with all these random places, what I found actually, I discovered a website called carlogos.org. This thing is not focusing. Not focusing. Well, here you go. That's better. I don't know why it's not focusing. Anyway, carlogos.org. No underscores, no nothing, one word, carlogos.org. Okay? Here, you just click on, let's say I'm looking for, it's already on M, so if you can see that, you click on Maybach, for example. There is your logo. You go right down here. I don't know if you can see my mouse too well. You go down here on the link of the size. You click on that. Opens a new window with your logo. Okay? You can make it even bigger. And once you see it on your screen, right click and click Save Image to Downloads. At least this is how I do it. You can do Save Image As. I'm not going to tell you. This is not a tutorial of how to save files to your computer. Also, I'm using a Mac. You may be using a Windows PC or what have you. Doesn't matter. Save the files. The way I saved my logos was I made a folder on the desktop called Car Logos, and all of my logos are in here for now. Some I saved multiples of, like so I can later decide which one I like better. Now, from there, I am emailing the logos to myself so I can put them in the right folders on the actual Autel machine. So let me show you. Once I email them from here, I'm going to show you, not to bore you, I'm going to show it to you when I actually receive them on the machine. So here I received all the logos. Hopefully they're going to go in, because some of them, see, they don't have a background and some of them do. So I'm experimenting with this just as you guys are watching. If anything, I'm going to have to use Photoshop and cut out the parts that I actually need. If I do have to do that, they don't look right or something, we'll deal with it as it comes. So this is me receiving. I sent them in packages of 10. There's a lot of logos. There's like 50 something logos, so it took 5 emails to get them all, because I sent it in one and it was not going. So once you open up the actual logo, you click on the 3 dots at the top, click Save, and they actually save to your downloads. It wasn't showing up here for some reason, but I played around with this grid view, and then it appeared. So I don't know if that refreshed it or what, but there it is. Now, let me see how I can get it from the downloads folder into the Aston Martin folder using File Manager, hopefully. Download. Okay, there it is. What you do is hold your finger on it until it checks it. Click on the three dots. Make sure you don't hit the garbage can. The three dots on the side, move to. Now, where are we moving it to? Where you're going to want to be is, you see the address, how do I show it to you? The address there at the top. I'm in Skoda right now, as you can see. I was using that before. If you are at the home, let me just show you. Where can I show you? Is this where I go to scan? Yeah, okay. Where you're going to want to go is root for some reason. I don't know why. SD card, because I have an SD card. I don't know how yours works. I assume it's some sort of a desktop or something like that. Anyway, what you're going to want to find is the scan folder. Go into scan. I believe from here we go into vehicle. There's a couple different vehicle options. Let me just show you so there's no confusion. There's vehicle, vehicle CP, vehicle CV, vehicle EMO, vehicle pub. You want just the vehicle, the very first one. Okay? From here, depending on what kind of car logo you're working on, we go to Europe, Aston Martin, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't think we need image. I think it just goes to Aston Martin. In any case, we can move it from here. So let me try to move it there. Let's go to our File Explorer and see where it actually wound up. So again, this is the main SD card for me. Whatever it's gonna say for you. We go into our scan folder. Then we go to our vehicle folder, Europe, Aston Martin. There is our logo that I saved, and apparently the ones that were here from the factory are still here. They are not there in all of them. Like Skoda did not have the original logo. Apparently Aston Martin did, but the logo that shows up in the actual diagnostics is very strange. Here's the images. This makes no sense. That's interesting. These are images of the actual scanning, so good thing I didn't save it to that folder. It wouldn't matter, but skip a step. So Aston Martin has it in there, but when you go to actual diagnostics, where is Aston? There's Aston right there. See? Crappy logo. And the funny thing is, this logo is not even in the folder. It's not even in the folder. How do you explain this? There is no black logo here. This one, I don't know if you can tell, is green. But the one over there is black. Makes no sense. We are gonna try to take care of this right now. So basically, what you want to do, what I did on Skoda, or Skoda, I think Skoda is European too. These are the crappy logos that were there before, and this is the one that I got from internet. I had to rename it as car_ODM. Okay, I already had a car_ODM right here, which I renamed and added a 1, so it would use the one that I actually renamed. As you can see, I tried this with every single one starting from here. I didn't know which of the 4 identical logos they were using, so I went with car 1 and named my file car 1, went back to check it. Now I'm showing you that the one that they are actually using is car_ODM. Now I don't understand why Aston Martin, which has a car_ODM ODM here is not using this logo. This makes no sense. So we're going to try it right now. What we're going to do is highlight the one, rename it, and add a 1. Make sure I'm showing you. Make sure I'm showing you guys what I'm doing here. Add a 1 and save it. Okay, so that's been renamed. Now, what I'm gonna try to do is do that with my file. Gonna name it car ODM without the capital letter. I don't know if it makes a difference. We're not messing around with it. Okay. Now, as you can see, car ODM. Let's see what happened. Actually, one thing that I forgot to mention. What you're going to want to do when you do this is close out all of your diagnostics windows. That's all I have, I believe. I can get rid of ES. That became worthless. That I don't need. Internet I don't need anymore. I don't need pretty much any of them. So we changed our logo. Let's go back. You're doing this with me, so as you can see, I'm still learning myself. I was just so happy to get that Skoda working that I thought I'd better get on here and make that video for you guys. Aston Martin, no bueno. Still no good. Okay. So Aston Martin is really not working out for me. I have absolutely no idea why it's not working or why there is a black logo when it's supposed to be green. I'm trying to do another one, Acura. I just put the logo into this folder. So let me try what I tried on the other one. This is the one that I changed in, what's it called? Skoda. car_ODM. So hold it down, rename, car ODM 1. Okay. All right. So now I go to my logo, rename, car_ODM.png. There it is. Okay. Moment of truth. We have to close the diagnostics. I don't remember. Yep, I did close it. Moment of truth on something else. This is supposed to be simple because I've already done it. But that Aston Martin, it's like my favorite grand touring car make. It's my dream to have a DB9 convertible. And it's giving me the most problems, so that figures. What did I just change? Acura, Asia. Look at that. Look at that. Finally, I can't tell you how happy I am right now. It may not sound like it because I'm frustrated because Aston Martin, it's screwing me. I don't understand why it's even black. It's supposed to be green. I deleted those. Somehow this thing is still here. I deleted the green ones. I don't know where the black one is coming from. This makes no sense. I'm gonna play around with it, but as you can see, this is working. Let me try to do one more so I can show you guys the whole process. Close this out. Go to my email. Let's try Audi. Okay, so 3 dots, save, right? Then we go to our where do we go? Here, File, Explorer, File Manager, whatever it is. Back to, we need to get to our downloads folder through here, through the new File Manager. Okay, there's our Audi. Hold it down, go to Move To, click on any of that. We got Vehicle, Europe, Audi. Okay, now I keep trying to get out of this app, but you just stay in it and go right to scan. Where is it? Where vehicle? I just had a thought of what I can try with the Aston Martin. I had a thought. Let's see what we can do. Audi. There's our logo. It is here. Car ODM. Let's go ahead and change this. Now that I know what I need to rename, you don't have to rename all of them. So you're welcome. At least you know, at least that. Now we rename this. Rename. Nope. I don't know why it's always giving me the capital OGM. I don't know if capital works or not. I'm just not playing with it. It came like this with all small letters. I'm using all small letters because this is not a good computer. It's a good car diagnostics tool, but it's not a good Android computer. I don't know. Anyway, it's changed. Car ODM. Let me make sure I closed out the yes I did. Let's check Audi. Europe. Boom. And there you guys have it. There you guys have it. So it does work on most of them. Now, I have an idea. Let's get back to that file manager. Where were we? This main folder, this all IMG. It's a shot in the dark. It's a shot in the dark. Boom! There it is. There it is. And also, look at this. There's an Acura crap PNG here, but I changed it and it's showing up correctly. But here, it's showing up like crap. Where's that Skoda? I think the Skoda one is actually in here with the updated logo. I tried a few different things. You guys have no idea. I've been trying to figure this out. Those things really bother me. These crappy logos, they really bother me because I'm not a mechanic. See, the Skoda one is actually in here correctly. So I tried a few different things. Now this is that hidden file folder that I was telling you about. All _IMG. That's where it is. So what we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to first of all, let me get to my recycle bin and restore the things that I deleted, because it's not their fault. I feel bad. The logos I deleted, you know what I mean? 3 dots, restore. There we go. I feel bad. Now, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Europe, Aston. What we want to do here. This isn't working anyway, so I'm going to try. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the green? I know the green is official, but this is kind of, I don't know if it's gray or bluish. It might be gray. And it's bigger. And possibly shinier? I don't know. This is not focusing really good. Yeah, this is not focusing really good at all. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Now this one, you can clearly see. Let's try this one, okay? What was that one called? Where was it? Here. What was that one called? Aston Martin.png, all one word. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. I'm crossing my fingers because I really have no idea what else I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and rename it. Capital letter again. Aston Martin.png. Okay? Okay. Now, for the moment of truth. Copy to. Okay? Folder. Scan all image. Basic. Okay. Already exists. Replace it. Because I don't want that crap one. Oh, I forgot to close that. I hope that didn't affect anything. Let's go to that folder. Basic. There it is. Okay? It's here. It doesn't guarantee anything. Okay? Let's try it. Everybody cross your fingers. This is as much for you as it is for me. Kind of scared to do this because this is like the last chance. Oh! Oh! Boom! There it is! I cannot tell you how happy I am right now. You can already see with the couple logos that are there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna save the logos into their appropriate folders, and I'll be right back with you to activate every single one of them to some tunes. I hope that's not going to be boring for you. This is, you see the process. This is already, at this point, you already know. But because I like music and showing you exactly how I'm doing this stuff, maybe I'm going to run into another problem like this. This was a tough one. This was a tough one. I was not expecting, but man, come on. Garbage? Awesomeness. Total awesomeness. Guys, if you check out from here, thanks for watching. I hope you got something helpful out of this video. And please don't forget to subscribe. I got a lot of videos coming up. I'm sorry I haven't been making as many videos. Well, I've been making them. I haven't been posting them because, you know, businesses to run and stuff. I'm busy. But I'm gonna try. I love this. I love cars. It's kind of like all I think about. So if you guys are into cars and you like what I'm doing here, I obviously don't know what I'm doing with the cars or with the computers, but maybe you can learn from my mistakes, because I am okay making mistakes. As long as I get to the bottom line, to the end result, I'm okay making mistakes. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
You know I love
guys have it. Take a look at this. Every single logo, I'm hoping, is done. You're seeing it as I'm seeing it, so I'm hoping I did it right. There you go. Every single logo. I am not gonna bore you guys with how I'm gonna do the rest. Here, I didn't do any of the USAs. Look at that difference. Look at that difference. This is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. One pro tip I want to give you guys that I just discovered myself is you see the difference between Abarth, whatever that is in Europe, and Alfa Romeo. The Abarth logo is a lot larger, which looks a lot better than the Alpha. It's tiny, it's hard to see, and besides that, it's just the screen is not as colorful as it could be. Like, for example, we have our Rolls-Royce and Porsche logos are large, and then you got the little Volvo and Maserati, which is kind of crappy. See, Lancia is tiny, and the Volkswagen's pretty big. So, and Audi, that's a nice, big, beautiful one. As you can see, the logos are really coming along, but the pro tip is what you have to do is after you get your logo, you have to crop it to the almost exact size, which I'm going to show you now. And that's going to be the difference between this Abarth size and Alfa Romeo size. I'm going to do the Alfa right now just to, since we're on this, just to compare those two. I'm on a Mac, you might be on a PC, but cropping principle is the same. So here's my Alpha logo on a Mac. Just double click to open it in preview. Open up the markup tools, highlight the whole thing. Don't worry about getting it just right because you can adjust the little square pieces right after. Get them to be, you know, right above the logo, but just outside the logo, I should say, so they're not cutting into the logo, but they're not too far away either. On here you press crop and save. Command S. Now let's see if that did anything. And there you have it, folks. Just by doing that quick cropping trick, as you can see, the larger logos look way better. Well, it is nighttime, and I finally was able to finish with these logos. It took forever trying to get every single logo to the perfect size so it shows up larger on the screen, but I wanted to just get it done and get it over with. It's a lot of work, kind of. I mean, I'm not sure how many of you guys are going to want to really go through this because it is kind of tedious and kind of like working with file alterations and such, but it's not that difficult. It's just time consuming because obviously the files that you get off the internet are not going to be the perfect size that you need. So here is the final product. I'm just gonna show you all of them very quickly so you see what it was all for. Notice that all of the logos are pretty much taking up the whole space, the whole square. This is about as whole square as it gets. As you see, the Aston Martin one is kind of thin, but it does go all the way to the sides there. So that's all you can really do. Now, Sprinter one I couldn't find. I don't really care about Sprinter, but I had to custom make this one out of the two different logos into one. I think it's pretty cool. But for the most part, I tried to remove the name because some of the logos come with the name under it. Like it used to say Maybach on top of the logo for Maybach, and because it says Maybach on the bottom, I wanted to get rid of that and just try to put whatever is there. And because Sprinter doesn't have a Sprinter logo, I had to go with the Mercedes logo and put the Sprinter. Obviously, Freightliner and who's the other one that make a Dodge Sprinter. Mercedes, Dodge, and Freightliner all make a Sprinter. This might actually diagnose all of them. I'm not sure. I played around with one of them and it wasn't really working, or maybe that was my other computer. I don't remember. But in any case, I'm ranting again without showing you the logos here. So I got rid of the Jaguar under the logo just so there's a little kitty there, and that's it. Everything, as you can see, is bigger and better. And so there you guys have it. The Bentley one, I'm disappointed that this and the Aston, because of the wings, they're not as big as they could be as some of these other ones, but it is what it is. That's just my 2 cents. I got this fancy Hyundai one. It was glowing. That's why it's black and blue. Kind of cool. I had to crop it out, and to include that blue, I had to play around with Photoshop. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Is that cool or not? Obviously, none of this is necessary. So, the ones of you who are watching this video, you are the ones who like your computers to look good. No one who's just into this computer for the mechanical aspect of it, repair aspect, is gonna care about what the logos look like. If you're watching this video, you obviously care. So that's why I'm going into the details of how all of this was done. Not necessarily that you will do it, but just what I had to go through to get to this point. And there you guys have it. If you enjoyed any of this, if you liked it, if you watched it, if you came across it on YouTube, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe with the bell to get the new notifications of the videos, because I have some news for you. As I was doing this, I came up with another idea how to get the logos even cooler. I doubt anyone is going to guess what this is going to be. And it does not exist as far as it being on the internet. Not that no one can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. But it does not exist as of yet. I have not seen a single person do this to their logos. So definitely subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because I'm going to get working on this. I'm already working on it. I just wanted to get these logos ready to go, so you see what all of the work was coming towards, what it was all about. This is fantastic. I love the way this looks, but I think my next idea is gonna be the coolest thing ever. I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.